All right, back here for the 25 butterfly. In lane 2 is Kenley Payne. Lane 3 is Adeline Clemens. 4 is Susan Horton. 5 is Mila Zuniga. 6 is Gwyneth Davis. 7 is Ava Borson. 8 is Catherine Evans. 9 is Ellie Roth. Butterfly, Tara, this can be a pickle for these young
yes,
swimmers.
Yes, it is. Both hands have to move together, out together, in together. Both feet have to stay together, up together, down together. We talked last night in the 11-12 age group about the timing of the breath, the shape of the body position, pressing your chest down, getting hips up. Not a lot of that in play yet in these early heats for the 7-8 swimmers. You know, they're just trying to keep it legal. They're not experienced enough to think about making it look pretty and work.
It was Susan Horton at 27.97 to win that heat. It's tough to be able to get your arms out and make sure you're legal at all times.
So this is where you'll see today, David. We mentioned this last night, that it is very common for swimmers to want to pull their hands down to their hips and stop. You know, they feel like they have a really strong pull and they get their hands to their hips and they stop.
Lane 2 is Olivia Miller. 3 is Ray Hardy. 4 is Isabel Gregg. 5 is Mary Sims the Hall. 6 is Talua Branton. 7 is Mila Tossi. 8, Lily Kate Arntz. And 9, Caroline Fisher. And for the James Island swim team, that's Mila Tossi with a body length lead in this heat. Entered at a 26.51. She's going to annihilate that time. And swim at 22.44. 23.61 for Lily Kate Arntz.
So again, these swimmers want to pull their hands down to their hips or their legs very quickly and then pause. Then they try to take a breath and you get a very awkward body position, like an upside down hammock. So the pause in butterfly, if there is a pause, is when your hands are overhead. You definitely, the fastest part of the stroke is as you push the water down to your feet and then hands exit by the hips to get back to the top. That is the fastest part of the stroke. Should be the fastest part of the stroke.
Heat 3, lane 2 is Aria Christie. 3 is Aislinn Kane. 4 is Victoria Nunes. 5 is Emma Klingshirn. 6 is Carly Russo. 7 is Celeste Malachowski. 8, Avery Schrader. 9 is Emery Wallace. And that's Emma Klingshirn from Northbridge having a great morning, trying to hold on and win this heat as the swimmers close in on her. But Emma Klingshirn comes in, didn't get an official time there. 22.81 for Aislinn Kane. But Emma Klingshirn 21.33 to win that heat by more than a second. Victoria Nunes 22.49 gets second. But I think Mila Tossi still has the second fastest time going into this last heat.
So in butterfly, just like freestyle, you can dive in and do those underwater butterfly kicks. The difference is in freestyle, once you come to the surface of the water, you switch to what's called a flutter kick. In butterfly, you cannot do a flutter kick. The feet have to move up together, down together.
Yes, you have to be a mirror at all times, basically, the right side and left side of your body. All right, we've got Renelle St. Germain here. 17.37 is her seed time. The meet record is 16.06. 1 is Madeline Malcolm. 2, Charlotte Levine. 4, Cameron Combs. 5, Renelle St. Germain. 6, Mackenzie Riley. 7, Aria Smith. 8, Kara Pomerantz. 9, Iris Crump.
Renelle St. Germain.
Renelle St. Germain, wow. 16.43. That's just off the meet record. And a huge swim for Renelle.
Just off Adair Shaw's meet record of 16.06 set back in 2015. We just saw Adair's little brother Chandler swim, and we will see Adair Shaw and her big sister Gil Shaw swimming tomorrow.
Second there went to Cameron Combs at 19.17, and third was Madeline Malcolm at 19.24.
Renelle, again, her dive and underwater kicks. She was swimming against a really tight race and park shore swimmer in freestyle. That one, her underwater kicks really gave her an advantage as she came to the surface. Going to get a few words with Renelle St. Germain, the champion of our 7-8 girls, 25 butterfly. Congratulations, Renelle.
Thank you.
Okay, so you won the freestyle and you've won the butterfly now. Anything that you did between races to rest up?
Drank things?
You drank things? Okay, she drank things to rest up. Well, it must have been a really good drink. You had a fantastic swim. You have a really nice dive in underwater kicks. How do you work on that stuff in practice? How did you get so good at that?
Well, because I do year-round swim too.
Okay.
So
you get a lot of practice with it. Okay, great. Any shout outs you'd like to give people at home watching?
My grandparents and my siblings that are watching right now.
Well, I'm sure you just made your grandparents and your siblings very proud. Congratulations, Renelle.
Thank you.
Boys 25 fly. Kane Woods is in 2 from Chamelon. Andrew Hale in 3. Grant Lovelace in 4. Cole Sanders in 5. George Kleineman in 6. Carlisle Lucarelli in 8. And Leo Hinnon in 9. That's Cole Sanders from Park Shore. He's seated at a 29.50. He's going to go a lot faster than that here at a 25.56. Second there went to Grant Lovelace, and third was Kane Woods.
Meet record in this event, 16.30 set in 2016 by Tyler Nelson.
Who will also see tomorrow in the 13-14s. Swimming for North Charleston now.
So if you're just tuning in today and did not watch last night, the city of North Charleston, this is their first year in the CCAA. Many swimmers from the area, maybe formerly swam for Coosaw. Great kids. I know Coach Doug Fetchin also coaches the Fort Dorchester High School team, and said a lot of those swimmers joined him this summer for the
A lot of people, someone else who you and I have known for a very long time.
Yes.
Heat 3 now. Connor O'Neill's in 2, Benjamin Toporek in lane 3, Holden Jickling in 4, Parker Angelos in 5. Oh, this is just Heat 2. I am reading the wrong heat. Cole Pole in 2, Drew Crosby in 3, Pablo Garcia Duran in 3, Preston Hall in 4, Braxton Newland in 5, Owen Espinosa in 6, Jackson Ball with a huge swim in 8, 19.86, and Brady Osinski in 9. 19.86 was your winning time there. Second, it was Preston Hall at 25. No, sorry, second was Drew Crosby at 22.82.
The official behind lane 6 does have her arm raised, which indicates a disqualification. Most likely it'll be because of a one-hand touch. Remember, on butterfly and breaststroke, swimmers must finish with a two-hand touch, same time, simultaneous.
Well, you might have some violations, just stroke technique. It's tough in butterfly when you're this young. Heat 3. Now it's Connor O'Neill in 2, Benjamin Toporek in 3, Holden Jickling in 4, Parker Angelos in 5, Nico Jackamew in 6, Braden Lair in 7, Levi Hauser in 8, Wesley Sidebottom in 9. Hey, it's my first time reading the wrong heat this meet here. I think that's pretty good for me.
Pretty impressive. Yeah, that's a lot. I mentioned this with the 7-8 girls earlier. If you'll watch how the boys enter the water, those that can have a streamline from head to toe will have an advantage.
From the James Island swim team, that's Holden Jickling. I assume Issa's younger brother, who's looking really strong. Really strong, as a matter of fact, and will win this heat. Nico Jackamew coming up, but not nearly enough. 21.57. 20.42, Nico Jackamew in 21.35 taking second, and Braden Lair is third at 21.37.
Going into the last heat, Wade Collier is the only swimmer that has he's seated with a 17.99, but closely behind him. Could be a tight race here. A few swimmers seated with 18 seconds.
Meet record, and this is, as Tara said, 16.30, probably a little out of range of these swimmers. In lane 2 is Chase Ostrander from Sneap Farm. 2 is Keith Aikman from Shadamoss. 3, Hayward Leuchinger from Northbridge. 5, Wade Collier from Newington. 6 is Fisher Biggers from Sneap Farm. 7, Carson Schleier from Hobcaw. 8 and 9 from Daniel Island is Benjamin Kupelik and Marco Frankic. And this one is tight with the 3 swimmers in the middle of the pool. So Chase Ostrander from Sneap Farm down here in lane 2 trying to steal this thing. Hayward Leuchinger the closest to him in lane 4, but it's going to be, I don't know. It says Leuchinger. No, it's Ostrander in 17.33. Leuchinger second at 17.41, and Collier third in 17.96.
So a little outside smoke is what we call it. Chase Ostrander in lane 2 wins the heat and wins the event.
3.5 second drop from his seed time.
In swimming, the fastest swimmers that they're ranked are put in the middle of the pool, and then they fan them out. So on the outside lanes, they're seated with the slower time. So he had a big time drop. Standing here now with Chase Ostrander, the champion of the 7-8 boys 25 butterfly. Congratulations, Chase.
Thanks.
So you were also a part of that champion, that winning mixed medley relay earlier. Is that correct?
Yep.
So what did you do between races to get yourself prepared to have another great swim?
I don't know. I just I sat down and rested so I could get plenty of energy for my next race.
Well, you did a great job, Chase. New City Meet champion. Any shout outs you'd like to give to people watching at home?
What'd you say?
Would you like to say hi to anyone watching at home?
Oh, yeah. Hi, Dad.
Great. Congratulations, Chase.